Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
Jump slip, 331, 331. Go.
Right to the air, it's Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
222, 220.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big gain for the Jets there. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Don't jump. Ready? Turbo, front. Hey.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
First and 10.
Here we go.
Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
258, hey,
second down. It's Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Go.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in, and he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game, but now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for three in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
Brings up second and goal at the Patriots' 6-yard line.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Here we go. All right.
They go play action with Fields. He runs with it, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Here we go, boys. Crazy. Five.
First play, and May goes to the edge. He's got Douglas going deep. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big hit for the Patriots. A gain of 57 yards.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson to the 5-yard line.
Williams on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Jets' 5-yard line.
Second and goal.
What's that? Good.
Once more, Henderson looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Here. You're here. Here you go. Crazy.
May going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Diddy, what's up?
They'll go. Here's May. To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, New England. It's his third touchdown hit this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 319, that's
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 33-yard line.
2nd and a yard.
Here we go, son.
He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
That's good for Jets. 1st down. A gain of a yard. 1st down, New York.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Diggs. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here we go. 330.
On the give, it's Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Diggs. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Here goes that. Let's put it in. Great job. Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, here's May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Pats will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now for Field. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
the whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You're on the ball. Hey, what's up? Five. Crazy.
To throw on first down is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And that will lead to a second down.
Crazy. What's that?
We'll go play action with May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
and they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Get down here. Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy. Okay, you're here. Here you go. Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That is Hull. What a throw. Noah Fant. Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown in the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Extend. Here we go, sir. Turbo, sir. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. On left side, the catch is made. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
319,
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Sit high.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Christian Barmore in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, son. Hey, who's the game?
Back to throw is Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of that one. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That's caught inside. It's complete.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A run here with Paul. He'll work forward for a couple. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Jets 1st down.
That's another Jets.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Fields operating out of the pistol. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll somehow turn this into an opportunity. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Short, complete to Likely. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And now will you look at this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here goes tonight.
To throw now, May. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. From the interior, Harrison Phillips. There for the tackle. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Let's put it in here, man.
On play action, here's May. That is up downfield by Douglas. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, come out with me.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Patriots will open up a 6-point lead.
Next, the score, Patriots 28, Jets 22.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
What's right? Here we go, Smart. Right.
Fields now to throw on first down. That's caught downfield by Diggs. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Up. 222. Right.
First down. Fields. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Makes the score, Patriots 35, Jets 22.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
One final throw before the break. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And off it is Henderson heading left. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep rolling.
Gibson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
42. Jets 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Again, here's Hall. And he'll take this one for about 4. That's up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. A gain of 7.
Fields to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 20 yards on that pass play. And the Jets have a first down.
4-yard line.
Throwing is Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be in. He's got it. Garrett Wilson. for the extra point.
Harrison Davis on
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of one, they get two. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Kick it! Hey, what's that? Pick up, boy.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New England.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Here's Gibson. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. Things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executed by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Makes the score. Patriots 49, Jets 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10. Fields. His throw left side is complete. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, Fields. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
Here we go. 5:51, 12 go. Say hi.
Here's Fields. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
What's up? Crazy. Here. Good, good.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got Douglas going deep. And the Jets are going to get the football at their own 23.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Off he goes. And he'll somehow turn this into an impossible. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel. Up, 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 up. Right.
Fields. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy. Hey, five.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still sort of a 1st down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Hey, here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's that?
Now Gibson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Finding room at midfield. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
What's that?
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
What's that? Eddie, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. You're on the ball.
Off the play fake, here's May. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Move this, right?
A first down throw for Fields. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Patriots take over first.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath, settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone yet again. Noah Fant, touchdown New England. A great touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
38.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. A decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? 5.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
30. Here comes tonight. Hey, what's up? Hey, no, here.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And He's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
A carry now for Gibson. First down and more. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. The PAT up and good. And the Pats tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Fields now to throw on first down. Again, working deep downfield. Fields throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
18. And the Jets first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Back to throw is Fields. And more of the same. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Makes the score Patriots 70. Jets 38.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down. Fields. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Medic. Hey, Chad. Right.
Throwing again. Fields on second and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Fields from the gun on third down. And this is going to be
series, they come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
No mas, no mas. Here we go, son. 222.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is caught left side by Fant. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here goes son.
Give to Henderson, running right, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here goes son.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here goes son.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
2 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go, son. Move for 58, move for your son. One straight. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields, and he's just throwing depths up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Jets, 38.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He gets buried on the return, way back at the 10.
Here we go, son. Press. Watch right.
Fields to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late.
Look at him go! Still going! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal, New York.
Cut.
To throw is Fields. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. He'll be hit as he throws this side, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Point after, coming up here. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away. Still on the move. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will add one more onto their big lead.
87, Jets 44.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, smoke him down to 23-yard line.
Here we go. Green knife. Hey, kid.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Now a shot here, deep middle. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Patriots are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That is caught downfield by Pierce. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Fields, flush to his right. He runs with it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jets.
Now, Fields. There's that man again. Another catch. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Right.
Fields. And he's just thrown ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Crazy. Crazy. Here. Yep, 45. Here we go. Hey, what's up? Hey, 5.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's up?
On the give, it's Henderson. Room to run at the 35. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.